Hello everyone and welcome back to Anxious Beauty. Today we're going to do a full face of nothing but BoxyCharm makeup. Let's get started. Alright guys, so like I said, we're going to do a full face of nothing but BoxyCharm makeup. This video is not sponsored in any way, it is just me. So yeah, we're just going to hop into it and get started. You guys know I like to start with my eyes. I try to get like a good selection of different things of makeup just so that way you guys kind of have an idea if you're curious about BoxyCharm, or if you know, or if you have BoxyCharm and you want to see what some of the stuff's in there that maybe you haven't received in your boxes, or maybe you have tried some of the stuff and you actually really like it. But the first thing we're going to do is go in with some eye primer. This is the Pretty Vulgar Unchained Eye Shadow Primer. This is actually a really nice eye primer. But yeah, I looked through my stock here and I realized I had a full face of nothing but BoxyCharm makeup. So I was like, I gotta do a video. Alright. So next we are going to do eyeshadow, and we are using the Natasha Denona, the Peak Eyeshadow Palette. This is like a nice fall themed palette in my opinion. So the first thing I'm going to do is go with a brush that I actually got from BoxyCharm. And I am going to do this color right here, right in the crease of my eye. So that darker orange there. And this is very pigmented. Alright, so in the crease here, just... And of course, as you guys know, you do it with both sides. Windshield wiper motions. Like so. Now I'm going to clean off this brush because I do want to use it again. This is not from BoxyCharm. I got this at Five Below. Or Five Below, I should say. Now I'm going to go in with this lighter color, kind of like a peach color, right over here on top of it. And I also forgot to tell you the shade names are on the back of this palette. And I'm just putting that right on top of that orange. I'm going to do just a little bit more of that color. Trying to lighten up the look a little bit. One more time just on this eye. One more time, I'm sorry guys. Alright, so there's that and that. Now I am going to switch brushes here and I am just going to blend that out. This is also one from BoxyCharm as well. And I'm just blending all that. Alright, so there's that eye and there's that eye. Now on the outer corner of my eye, I am going to go in with this brown right here. And I'm only taking that about halfway. I make some of like the weirdest faces when I put on eyeshadows. Alright. And then before I get too far, I am going to blend this out one more time. Just blending out that brown in there. Like so. And then I'm going to use my finger for this last part. I'm going to go in with this gold shade right here in the inner part of my eye. Also, these are so buttery smooth, guys. Like, so soft. Alright, so that's how that eye looks. And that's how that eye looks. And then last but not least, in the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to put that same gold shade. Alright guys, I am going to go clean up my eyes off camera real quick, just to kind of clean up underneath, because you guys know I go in heavy-handed with my eyeshadow, and I will see you guys in just a sec. Alright guys, I think I got my eyes pretty decent for how I want them, but there's this eye and this eye. Alright, so now we are going to go in with some face primer, and for that today we are using the Touch in Sol Pretty Filter Icy Sherbet Primer. I still have mine in the box, but this is a silicone-free and cooling primer. And it comes in a nice pretty little jar here. This is wonderful on dry skin too, by the way. And it smells really nice. And I'm just rubbing this in. Alright, so now I am going to let that soak into my skin just for a little bit. And while we wait for that, we're going to do my eyebrows. Or I should say, not we. Alright, so for eyebrows today, I have the Hourglass Arch Brow Micro Sculpting Pencil. And I have mine in the shade Dark Brunette. Now, we could use brow gel today. I have one of those from BoxyCharm too, but I'm not too much into brow gel, so I'm not going to use it today because I'm just not feeling it. But what I like to do, for anybody wondering, I just kind of do this. I don't really do anything too much to my brows. I just kind of brush through first. But for anybody wondering, spoolie on one side, and then you flip it over. And then it's a fine tip applicator right there on this side. So what I do is switch sides here, and I just kind of fill them in how I see fit. Like so. And then you can just kind of put it back down. And then go back to the spoolie side, and I just brush it through. Just like that. Nothing too crazy. Alright, now that we've given that primer a chance to sink in, we are going to go in with the Trestique Foundation Stick. This is also a refillable foundation plus blender stick. It looks just like this. And I have mine in the shade Crete Cloud. So it's a blender on one side and then a foundation stick on the other. Okay. Alright guys, before I do that, I gotta switch out mics real quick. I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alright guys, fiasco diverted here. Whew. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use the sponge here, and we are just gonna blend this out. I have a sponge that I got from BoxyCharm too, but I figured I would just use this one since we are using this today. It is the $1 Million sponge here. Works awesome. But I figured we can use this today. And I'm just blending all this out. Alright guys, this is how we are looking. Now, I love that it's like a twofer. I love things that are like twofer, especially in makeup. I love that. Alright, now we are going to move on to concealer. I almost said face. Concealer, of course, goes on your face. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. And this is in the shade Cloud as well. I don't need too much just to cover up underneath my eyes. Just a little bit, and I think we'll call that good for today. Very nice concealer though. I do enjoy using this. And then I'm going to just use my $1 billion beauty sponge here from BoxyCharm, and I'm just going to lightly blend that. Like so. Definitely brightens up the under eyes, which is nice. Just like that. Alright, now going back to the eyes here, we are going to be using the Lily Lashes mascara. I have mine in just black. Very nice mascara. I don't use this enough. But for anybody wondering, that's what the applicator works like. Just like so. It really does poof out the lashes, which I love. Alright, now we are going to go in with the Real Her Ultimate Glow Getter Cheek Trio. So this is a bronzer, blush, and highlight all in one. You guys know I like twofers. This is a threer. Threer? I don't know if that's a word, but we're going to make it one. Woo! So it looks just like this. I do have to be careful with the blush because the blush did break on transit over here. Not BoxyCharm's fault, not anybody's fault. Unfortunately, that just kind of happened and I just kind of had to deal with it. So going with this here, very carefully, I'm going to have to like pack that down again. And just go on my cheeks. I probably should have put bronzer first, but that's alright. Okay. And then very, very, very carefully, gonna use this brush here for bronzer. And the blush is called Blessed, the bronzer is called Incredible, and the highlight is Goddess. I do have to go with a light hand with the bronzer, but it should be alright. This isn't 100% my favorite bronzer, but I can. Hi guys, Becky here editing from the future. I actually lost audio because the audio that connects to my mic that is sitting on my camera actually ran out of charge, so I have to speak to you for this. I do apologize about that. So I am sorry, but right now I am putting on bronzer and highlight from the same Glow Her palette, or Glow Here palette. And I'm going to just start blending it out here soon. Alright, I'm finishing off by blending everything out with this brush here. Just trying to make sure it's all blended in and looking good. My cheeks are very pigmented with that blush on, but it does look really good. I'm actually really liking this look. Okay, now I am going in with the Pen Pal 4-in-1 makeup pen, and I am using the black eyeliner in that. This is actually really cool. It looks like a pen, like one of those ones you had in school where you click down on a certain one. And here I am putting it on. It's also a twist top, which is nice. I'm just doing a little thin line. My eyeliner skills need some work, so I'm just trying to brush up on that. So the eyeliner is nothing fancy today, but it still looked really, really nice. And now I am actually reaching for the Tarte Maracuja Mist setting spray. I actually forgot my lips until the end here, so I actually did the setting spray first. Oops. But I will be getting back to doing the lips here in a little bit. I actually do remember when this video is almost over. And I'm just letting you guys know I took my mic off so I could spray it real quick. And here I am still forgetting to do my lips, but I am thanking you guys for watching the video, and I'm about to show you my final look. Hey guys, I almost forgot one important thing, and that is the lips. I am such a ding-dong. I don't even know what happened. But I'm so sorry about that. But for lips, we are going to be using the Mellow Liquid Lip Gloss, and I have mine in the shade Saint Topaz. This is, of course, from BoxyCharm as well. But I can't believe I forgot that. So it's a nice brown shade. Alright guys, now this is the final look. Take my glasses off too. Alright guys, I'm going to go for real this time, and I will see you soon with another new video. Bye bye.